Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Burton Ballers. I've decided to do the review in the car today because it is a dreary day, grey skies, lots of rain, and I still feel down from yesterday. Welcome to our match review of Chelsea 0, Arsenal 1. But before I get into the video, guys, you know the drill. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Turn on all post notifications if you want to receive videos I'm doing, or maybe not, because YouTube, you know, the algorithms are a bit rubbish at the moment. But hopefully you hit that bell notification and you will be getting my videos.
Welcome to the Burton Ballers. Ain't got no time for no stallers, yeah.
We are the risers, we're not the fallers. Our channel is growing wider and taller.
Yeah, we're here to give you the news about your dear beloved Blues, yeah.
So if you like this YouTube channel, like, subscribe and turn on that bell.
Yeah.
So, what a disappointing result. We were awful yesterday. Again, this was just one of them games where sloppiness, minds elsewhere from the manager and the players. You know, everyone's thinking about the FA Cup, which in my opinion is dangerous. You know, the manager always says we think about the next game, you know, the game, not the next game, we think about the game in hand before the next game. But you know what? He wasn't thinking about that when he selected that side yesterday, and the players weren't thinking about that. Okay, the players do need a rest. I admit that, you know, because they're only human at the end of the day, and they're playing 2 games a week for the rest of the season now, so they have to be managed. Yep, so I do accept that. But putting Kepa in, maybe Kepa was brought in with the FA Cup game in mind to give him minutes, but not in a game of this magnitude. We have not secured top 4 yet. And that's the thing, what people have to think about. Top 4 is not guaranteed. You know, we have to hope now. We have to all become Manchester United fans for the night. Because if Manchester United win or even draw, then possibly, yeah, we only need 1 win out of our last 2 games. But if Liverpool beat Manchester United today, we have to get 6 points or we're in trouble. Because Liverpool's, after this game, they've got Burnley, who've already secured their position in the league next season. So they're not going to be going out. They've already got a relegated West Bromwich Albion to play against, nothing to play for, and Crystal Palace, another team with nothing to play for. So that's a 9 points for me. You know, like I said, no matches are guaranteed, but you would expect Liverpool to get 9 points from those games. We've got a more difficult run in. We've got Leicester, who Leicester still need to probably get a point to secure their place in the Champions League next season. And we also have to play Aston Villa, who've had a decent season this. So I think, you know, we have to hope that Manchester United win today. Because you know what, this season can go one of 2 ways. We can either end up being a disastrous season, or it can be a brilliant season. So it's on such a knife edge. Think about it. If we miss out on top 5, we lose the FA Cup against Leicester. Top 4, sorry. We lose the FA Cup against Leicester, and we lose the Champions League. Then a 5th place with no trophies to show for is a disastrous season for a team like Chelsea. You know, if we get top 4, get the 2 trophies, it's a great season. So that's how tight it is. That's why yesterday's match, we should just put them to bed, and that way we go into our last 2 league matches in a relaxed way. But as I said before, some of the selections, even Thomas Tuchel was surprised. He said he didn't realise he had made 7 changes, and it looked like that. The display was very disjointed, especially in the first half. But Arsenal just came for the point. Arsenal came to defend. We gave them a goal out of nothing. Jorginho, what was he thinking? He is a professional footballer. This guy plays a blind pass with so much pace on it. It's ridiculous. And Zuma's got to take some of the blame as well. Zuma is not comfortable carrying the ball from the back. He had a couple of options. He chose the wrong one by passing it sideways to Jorginho. He should have played it down the line to Ben Chilwell. In hindsight, maybe Emerson, who's a natural left-footed player, to play in the back three. In hindsight, that's probably what he should have, or who he should have played. And we lack a lot, Rudiger on that left-hand side has been brilliant since Tuchel's taken over, and it's noticeable when he doesn't play, and in some, like Zuma plays in that position, then we're lacking. Even we should put Silva there, because Silva's more comfortable on the ball. Silva could have adapted to the role on the left-hand side better than Zuma. Stick Zuma in the middle. I think that would have served us better. But before they scored the goal, the Smith Rowe goal, we should have went 1-0 up. Kai Havertz, what was he thinking? If right in front of goal, easier to score, he blasts the ball over the bar. We are not clinical enough. We create chances, we don't put them away. We need to find a way next season to overcome these low block teams. It's becoming it's nowadays, every time we face a low block team, we struggle to score goals. And what is it with us with these mid to low table teams? If we look at it, we've got West Bromwich Albion, 1 point this season from West Bromwich Albion. Wolverhampton Wanderers, 1 point. And another mid-table team, Arsenal, only 1 point we've taken from them. Is it a mentality thing? Do we go into these games thinking that we've already won the game? We need to change that mentality. And it's a reality check, because a lot of, there's a feel-good factor in the club after the last few months. But the thing is, for me, which annoys me, is that I know these players are capable of doing it. Look at the performances against Atletico. Look at the performance against those two performances against Manchester City. The performances against Real Madrid. When the players want to, they can put in performances, but we shouldn't just turn it on when we want to. It's about a mentality thing. A mentality thing is, no matter who the opposition is in front of you, you play to the best of your abilities, and that's what we don't do. We pick and choose the games where we want to perform in. So top players don't do that. Top players always perform. And now this is a reality check for our team, because of the feel-good factor that we've had in this club, because of some positive results. Some people were thinking that we don't have to go out and buy players, but there are some positions that definitely need to be addressed in the summer. A good left-sided centre-back is a must. We need a striker who's going to convert our chances, because we're not converting these chances, guys. And probably we need another box-to-box midfielder, because when we don't have the legs or Kante, we struggle. Billy Gilmore had a good game, I thought, yesterday, but him and Jorginho are very similar. I don't think they complement each other in the middle of the park, because none of them like to get beyond their the strikers. They like to dictate the play, so it's either one or the other. So we definitely need to get some recruitments next season if we want to get to that next level. So guys, we've just made it really difficult for ourselves now in the next few games. So I'm just hoping that, and I know that we'll turn up. I know that we'll turn up in the FA Cup, because the big games we always turn up in. And one thing which I find quite damning as well is that I know what the result is actually going to be before the game finishes. I could tell by the body language. Yesterday, I knew we weren't going to score. I said it. I said to the guys when I was watching it, to my boys, I said, Chelsea are not going to score today, because we just didn't look like we had it in us until the last 6 minutes, where we thought, okay, we need to get something out of this game. That's the only time we started to push with any sort of urgency. I think most of the game we're going through the motions. I called it against Brighton when we drew 0-0. I called it against Wolverhampton Wanderers, Southampton, that game where I said, after we equalised, we didn't look like we were going to score another goal. And there's certain games where, when the teams are playing this low, but we just get frustrated. We start trying to force the play, and we don't really have sort of any conviction. And so that's why mentality needs to increase next season. You know, Tuchel's a smart manager. He's going to see he's going to assess the players, and he's going to see which ones are going to be able to be good enough for him going forward. You know, I'm not being reactionary, because this has still been a decent season. He's recovered us from the position where we were before, but I just feel that if we want to be challenging consistently, then we need to sharpen up in our game. So that is it, guys. Onwards and upwards. We've got Leicester now in the cup final coming up on Saturday, followed by another game against Leicester, back-to-back. Now crucial games. We need to win both of those games to get back. So after a disappointing result. So what do you guys think? You know, I was on Baggy's phone in yesterday, and with lots of people had their views. So what do you think, guys? Do you think we were complacent? Do you think the players were just a bit tired? Do you think we're just being a little bit overreactionary, and you know, when the chips are down, we'll come back and you know, am I worrying about nothing? Are we gonna easily get into the top 4, win a trophy or 2? Put your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget, like, subscribe, turn on all post notifications so you'll be notified every time I make a new video. Enjoy your day. Bye bye.